Jony Ive gets a promotion, Windows 10 wants to play with iOS and Android, and Oculus invests in mixed reality. It's Tuesday, May 26th, and this is Crunch Report. Well, hello everyone. Happy Tuesday. Hope you had a nice holiday weekend, at least if you were in the US. Now for some doom and gloom. And I'm not just talking about summer in San Francisco. New research numbers from IDC show that the worldwide smartphone market will continue to see overall growth slow down in 2015 this year, and that smartphone shipments will grow just 11.3%, which is down from 27.6% a year ago. A lot of the slowdown is due to the Chinese smartphone market reaching saturation. In fact, 2015 will be the first year that China's smartphone growth, which is 2.5%, slower than the worldwide market. Smartphone shipments in China have also decreased for the first time in 9 years. IDC also notes that China's slowdown will impact Android's growth specifically due to the OS's huge presence in the country, 36% of total volume last year. On the sunny side of things, the biggest growth markets in terms of volume and year-over-year growth are India, Indonesia, certain Middle Eastern countries such as Pakistan, and South Africa. Thanks for keeping us afloat, everybody. Microsoft wants people to enjoy Windows 10 as much as possible, no matter what their mobile preferences are. Today, the company announced that a companion app allowing access to content from Windows 10 PCs and Cortana are coming to both iOS and Android. The app is set to arrive in late June, and on the PC side will give you access to OneDrive Pictures with automatic backups on your phone, OneDrive Music, stuff like that. As for Cortana, which is Microsoft's version of Apple's Siri or Google's Google Now, on Android, it'll be a standalone app. We know that much. It's unclear if it'll be a standalone app on iOS or just bundled into the Windows 10 app itself. Also unclear is how Cortana might work alongside Siri, which is obviously built into iOS on a system level. Google Now does great inside my Chrome app, so we'll see. Jony Ive, the man most known for designing modern Apple products as we know them, has been promoted to Chief Design Officer. CDO. He was formerly a senior vice president, so this is actually a promotion. Apple also named Richard Howarth as the new VP of Industrial Design, and Alan Dye as VP of User Interface. Both have been at the Apple for a long time. I've told The Telegraph that he expected to have more time to actually design by cutting down on his management duties. That's pretty popular, and would directly control retail store design around the world going forward. I've also said that he'll also be able to travel more easily now and spend more time at Campus 2, which is Apple's future headquarters, still under construction and probably containing a secret lab or two. Earlier this month at TechCrunch Disrupt in New York City, I asked Periscope CEO Kayvon Beckpour when we might expect the live streaming service, which is owned by Twitter and presumably has a lot of engineering support, to come to Android.
We're really close. We've got a beta that we're using, and we also just want to make sure we release a product that we're really proud of, that has the level of polish that we think a V1 deserves, and so we don't feel particularly rushed to spit something out, but we're absolutely working on Android.
So his answer at the time was a little cagey. He didn't want to give me a specific date, but just a few weeks later, here we have it. The Android version has the same features as the iOS version, with a few extras, like a return to broadcast feature. That way you can jump back into a stream after having to step away to do something else. If you're keeping score, Periscope's closest rival, streaming service Meerkat, launched on Android earlier this month. As for Periscope, Android users will need to be running KitKat 4.4 or later. Oculus VR has been pretty busy as of late. We've talked about them quite a bit, despite saying recently that their consumer product, the Oculus VR, won't launch until next year. Oculus announced today that it's bought Surreal Vision, which is a London-based company that recreates real-time 3D representations of the outside world into virtualized environments. So, in other words, being there without actually being there. This sounds like more of a foray into mixed reality for Oculus. Mixed reality is a combination of live, real-world content and virtualized layers. Microsoft's HoloLens would be a good example of that. Since the Oculus Rift is an enclosed headset that's currently all virtual, Surreal Vision's team can help integrate the outside world in a better way. The UK-based team will relocate to Oculus Research in Redmond, Washington as part of the sale. And that's the report for today. I'm Sarah Lane. Crunch Report airs Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, right here on TechCrunch.com. We will see you tomorrow.